One of the most common questions I'm asked here at Barbecue Life is how to cook sausages on the Kamado without burning them. So today I'm going to show you how. Welcome along to Barbecue Life, where great barbecue doesn't cost a fortune. My name's Tom, and as I said, today we're doing sausages on the Kamado Bono. So we're going to jump straight in. I've got three different types of sausages. We've got Richmond sausages, bottom level sausages, as some people would call them, because that's what my kids like to eat. They don't like anything with too much flavour, which is a little bit annoying. But as I say, we've got some Richmond sausages. We've got some Morrison's sausages from the best range. So these are a caramelised onion sausage, gluten-free, natural casings. And I've got some sausages from the butchers down from McNade, and these are called Mr. Peppers, and they've got a peppery sort of flavour to them. And we're going to cook all three of them together on the Kamado Bono and show you how to get the perfect sausage out of that. So first thing I do to sausages before we even put them on the grill is I tend to give them a spray with a little bit of oil. It stops them from sticking, and it does help crisp up the skin. So I spray it with a little bit of cooking spray and then flip them over and I spray the other side, and then these can go in the fridge and chill out until we are ready on the grill. So we need to be setting up for 2-zone cooking today. So the easiest way to do this when it comes to sausages is to bank the coals up one side. So we're going to bank the coals up the back of the Kamado. We're using Texas Club charcoal today, and we're just going to bank that up, and then we're going to go in with a couple of little fire lighters. So these are the little square fire lighters. I've grabbed the bag. So original fire lighters, and they're kind of like an MDF, I suppose. They're quite fibrous. They're not massively easy to light, but once they're lit, they burn for a very long time, enabling your charcoal to be able to take. So you just got to hold the lighter on there for a little bit longer than what you would with a wax woody, and then they burn longer than what a wax woody would. So you're getting your charcoal lit for a longer period of time. So we'll put a couple of them in, get them lit, lid open, bottom vent open, maximum airflow as always. Once they've gone out and that charcoal starts to take, shut the lid down, hinge open, and with the bottom vent all the way open until the ceramic's getting warm, and then you start dialing in with your temperatures, same as we do with every other cook. So we're aiming for around 200 degrees C today. So the top vent we're setting to number 3, and the bottom vent we're going 2 fingers open wide, and this is going to give us a ballpark of about 200 degrees C on the grill grate. And that is ideal for cooking sausages. We want a nice hot fast heat so we can get them cooked through indirectly, and then we can sear them off, get a little bit of colour on them right towards the end. So once we've dialed in them temperatures, we can go on with our sausages. So the very front of the grill, as I've said, is the indirect zone. So we're going to get all 3 different types of sausages on that front half of the grill, lid shut, and leave them for 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes, we can go in with a temperature probe. I tend to probe them from the end and through towards the middle. Then you don't break the casing, and you're not going to have any of the juices or fats drip out. So probe them. After that 15 minutes, they should be pretty close to being done, which is 74 degrees C, safe for any sort of minced product. So they should be pretty much there. If they're not, you can leave them another 5 minutes, but we are going to carry on cooking them over the direct heat anyway. And if you want to be double checking the temperatures right at the end, you can do. So I've checked mine. The Richmonds are at 76. The Morrison's ones are at 73. And the Butcher's ones, which are a lot fatter than the other two, they are at 73 as well, which surprised me. I thought they'd be a little bit lower because they're a bigger sausage. So now we want to move these over to the direct side. So with that charcoal directly underneath it so that we can get some colour. You need to stay by the grill at this point because they will cook incredibly quickly. You will get colour incredibly quickly. As you can see, by the time that I have laid all of these out, the Richmond ones have already got colour. So we're turning the Richmond ones just by the time we have laid out what is nearly 20 sausages. So that's how quickly they're going to take the colour on. We don't need to be cooking them through to get the colour. We've already done the cooking through Indirect. Now we're just getting a nice bit of colour on there. So now it's like a bit of Tetris on the grill. We're moving stuff about so we can take the Richmonds away from the hot zone and we can move some others into the hot zone. So we're getting a nice bit of colour all the way through. So as you can see on the ones from the butchers, they're getting some nice little char marks on there. Nothing too heavy, that's just right. The Morrison's ones, we're not getting any colour at all. So what I did towards the end was I moved everything back indirect other than the Morrison's ones, and I left them for a good 3 minutes over the top of that direct heat just to see whether we could get any colour on there. And these casings for Morrison's, they just don't colour. The sausages are completely cooked through, they've got a direct heat and I cannot get any colour into them. The skins have tightened up and they're going to have a nice bite through, but there is just no colour, which is a little bit strange. Packaging said that they were natural casings, and if we look at the ones from the butchers that are also natural casings, they've not taken on a massive amount of colour either, where the unnatural casings that you're going to have in the Richmond ones have taken on a lot of colour, and the fat content in the Richmond ones as well, because they're just mush really, aren't they? So once we've got them all with our desired level of colour that you're able to achieve, as I say, you can go and move your temperature probe again, probe them through the end in that little hole in the casing, make sure that they've all hit 74, and then you can take them off. I tend to take sausages up to about 80, and they can take that. There's quite a high fat content within a sausage. What you don't want to do is leave them over that direct heat for too long without rolling them, because they will split and then you're going to lose all of that fat and juice out of there and you'll end up with a drier sausage. So we're going to get them off, get them onto a plate, leave them there just for a couple of minutes because they're like super hot, and you pop one of them straight in your mouth, you're going to burn yourself. Let them chill out. While they're chilling out, them casings will harden up a little bit more, and then they're ready to eat. We've got no taste test today because we were just making simple hot dogs. I will show you a little bit of B-roll footage over on one side, just of me building one of the hot dogs and putting some of the Wes Hut barbecue sauce on there. I've said this in previous videos that I'm absolutely in love with it. You can pick it up from the Rusty Barbecue Company. There is a 10% discount code for that, and everything else that we've used in the video, including the Kamado Bono, charcoal, firelighters, they're all in the description below. They are affiliate links other than the Rusty Barbecue Company one, and I will earn a small amount of commission at no extra charge to yourselves, and that helps fund the channel. And one day, hopefully, I'll be able to pack in the day job. So if you like what we're doing here at Barbecue Life, then please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.